Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be making some recipes that I found on TikTok. Every time I've seen something that looks good on TikTok, I've saved it into like my favourites, and I've decided today's the day I'm gonna make them. Honestly, if your opinion of TikTok is that it's just full of dancing and it's pointless, it's actually really not. Honestly, a game changer for food ideas, recipe ideas, and so yeah, I'm finally gonna try some out and let's hope I don't mess them up. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're new here. Let's see what I make for breakfast. The first thing on the menu today, you're going to need some crumpets. I'm gonna be making baked crumpets. They're really simple to make. I've never made them before, so I don't know why I said they're simple to make, but they look simple. You can make them too however you like, so you can use whatever ingredients, sauces, toppings, but I think I'm going to be doing...
A few moments later.
I haven't decided yet. I'm going to decide as I go, but I'm either going to do like caramel or Nutella, and I'm going to use raspberries, frozen raspberries. I just typed in baked crumpets and everyone follows the same type of recipe, so I won't really link a recipe below, but I'll tell you the only things you need is 2 crumpets, 1 egg, a dash of like milk, flavouring, if you want to put some like cinnamon in it maybe, basically making it up as I go. I've got 2 dishes. I feel like this one might be too big and this one might be too small, so we'll see. I'm going to use vanilla flavour drops in mine. I feel like they're going to grow right when they've got thingy on them, so I'm going to go for these ones, and we're going to cut these in halves and then layer it into like 4. I'm going to do the mix first of all, so the egg, a dash of milk, and then the vanilla flavouring. Smells like custard. Cut our crumpets in half. Everyone was pouring the entire mix on these, by the way, because we've got to bake them for 20 minutes, so I don't know how I'm feeling about it, to be honest. Let's place some raspberries in and then sprinkle the rest on top. It's literally the end of this bag. And then I'm going to pop these in the oven. It says for like 20 minutes, but I think I'll put it in for 15 and see what it's looking like. They're nearly done. I've put them on for an extra 5 minutes, so I have done them for 20 minutes. I've decided to go for Nutella because I feel like it would go best with the raspberries. But do you know what I did buy? Drizzler peanut butter. I know it's a gimmick, but it does make life so much easier. Not that I've used it yet, but that's what I was like, should I go for peanut butter? Guess I could do peanut butter and... No. Because I'm going to use peanut butter in a different recipe, so no, let's not do that. These do actually smell unreal. Nutella is just not good for drizzling, is it? Ta-da! I won't lie to you guys, I did try that first bit and it was very good. It kind of gave me donut vibes. Definitely feels more like a dessert though than breakfast. I don't know though, because you do eat pancakes in the morning. I just need to let this cool down for a second. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I have been bawling my eyes out this morning. I'm sure a lot of my viewers would probably have either heard of her or watched her videos before. Steph Pappas has put out a video, trigger warning here, talking about parental loss. God, I don't know why it's making me so emotional. Her dad, who was in loads of her YouTube videos, I think he even had his own channel, died in a car crash. Just so sad. You know when you just want to jump in the screen and give someone a hug? I felt heartbroken for her just watching it. Sorry to talk about such a sad topic. Hopefully I haven't affected anyone by talking about that, but it really gets you thinking though, doesn't it? Like, life is just so short and we should be grateful for every single day. I saw a TikTok actually online with the video, and this boy was like, stop waking up saying, oh, I can't be bothered to go to work, oh, I can't be bothered to do this today, and think like, I should be so grateful that I can do this today, because so many people just don't have jobs or have disabilities, have mental health issues. Like, there's so many people that want what we have. So stop looking at everything in your life as a negative, or even just certain aspects, and think about how lucky you are to be able to do some of the things that some people can't. I'm gonna rate the little creation. I mean, it tastes lovely, but it just seems like a lot of effort. I think I'd rather just have a crumpet and then just put Nutella and raspberries on top. Do you know what I mean? Tastes lovely, looks cute, but I wouldn't make it again. So yeah, for the fact I wouldn't make it again, I'm gonna rate it a 6. If we're rating it out of 10, I should do 5 for how easy and likely it is to make it again, and 5 for how it tastes. That tastes really good, so it's getting good points for that. So anyway, I'm gonna finish my breakfast. I'll see you guys at lunch. Time for lunch. If I can't put the recipes on screen because sometimes because of the music or whatever, then I will leave a link to this recipe in the description. So I'm going to be making spicy cheesy chicken quesadillas. This is a recipe from Holly Brooks. I think she actually does YouTube. Yes, she does do YouTube.
So today I'm going to be showing you how to make the spicy cheesy chicken quesadilla. Slice up 120 grams of chicken and a red pepper and a red onion. Fry off the chicken with some salt, pepper and Nando's seasoning before frying off the veg too. Then add this to a bowl and add 40 grams of jalapeno Philadelphia, as well as 40 grams of lean cheese. And stir this all together before adding your wrap to a pan, adding all the mixture and folding the wrap over. Now toast both sides until they're nice and crispy. Then serve it up, cutting it into 3 slices.
So the ingredients we need are obviously some tortilla wraps, some chicken, red onion, peppers, some Nando's sauce, some normal grated cheese and some Philadelphia. She uses a Mexican Philadelphia, which I couldn't get my hands on, so I just got a normal Philadelphia. Let's just get straight on with it because I'm hungry. So first of all, we just need to season the chicken, chuck it all on a pan. I've cut my chicken up and I've put my Nando's sauce on it. I bought the already sliced peppers and onion because it was actually cheaper, and I'm going to be using it for a dish later. But yeah, it was only £1.20 for that whole bag, which was cheaper than buying all the like the 3-pack of peppers and onions. And then this is the rest of what I'm going to use: some Philadelphia cheese and parsley. My chicken and veg are cooking. I've mixed it all together in a bowl. Tortillas going on. I've sprinkled a little bit more cheese on top. Fold it over. The quesadillas are done. I'm excited. I did just lick my finger though. It's really spicy. Right, let's try and get a thumbnail here and then I'll sit down and eat them. Oh my god, that tastes so good. Sorry, I just sneezed about 15 times. Let's all do a little prayer for me, because when the chicken is cut into smaller pieces and has got marinade, it's really hard for me to make sure they're cooked. Lunch was done. That was really good. Definitely make it again. Flavours, everything, just unreal. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm gonna give that 9 out of 10. Anyway, I will be seeing you guys for dinner. A little disclaimer now that I didn't realise until I did the shopping list that lunch is very similar to dinner. There's a lot of the same ingredients, but there is 2 parts to dinner. I'll also be making a little side, and also I'm going to be making dessert, so you guys don't mind, do you? It's time for dinner and I'm going to be following 2 different recipes. So I'm going to be making a pasta dish and some garlic bread. You'll soon see why the ingredients are very similar, because the pasta dish is supposed to be like this Nando's inspired pasta dish. As I said, if I can, I'll play it here now. If not, I'll link it below. So for the chicken, I've already marinated that in the Nando's sauce from earlier. And I'm also going to do some halloumi with that. And then for the garlic bread, here's the recipe I'll be following.
A mini fresh baguette from Tesco in the morning so that the bread is nice and soft. You want to cut it into 1/3 so you get approximately 60 grams. And in a separate bowl, you want to add 40 grams of Greek yogurt, 20 grams of light cheddar, 15 grams of parmesan, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, fresh parsley, and then mix this well. Layer this on top of your bread until it's well coated like this, and then air fry for 2 minutes. You should then have this beautiful cheesy garlicky bread, only 156 calories each and 10 grams of protein. Follow for day 20.
I'm going to start prepping all the food now, and then I'll show you everything once it's laid out, because otherwise I get way too overwhelmed. So I'm going to make my garlic bread first of all, just so I can leave it to rest so that I'm not feeling stressed. So I've got my batten, I've got parmesan, some Greek yogurt, grated cheese, parsley and some garlic salt. Here's all the ingredients. I'm just going to mix them up now and put it on the end of the bread. By the way, this bread is not that great. The batten is really small and it's really hard. I've got my pasta on, my chicken on, my pan for the halloumi. My garlic bread's ready to go in. I'm just about to heat up the air fryer. My pasta is done. I have definitely made a bit too much. And here's my garlic bread. It smells delicious. Let's hope it tastes as good. Let's try the halloumi first of all. This is light halloumi, or lighter halloumi. That is actually really good. This definitely tastes exactly the same as my lunch. Why don't I think these things through? Let's try the garlic bread. It does look delicious, but I don't know how it's gonna, with a Greek yogurt vibe. I think I may have overdone it on the garlic. That's really garlicky. I love that layer of like creaminess. Let me eat my dinner and then I'll give it my final rating. My final verdict is the garlic bread. I'm gonna rate that a good 8 out of 10. It was actually really nice. I did put a bit too much garlic in, so that's gonna be my learning for next time. And then for the pasta wasn't for me. I couldn't finish it. I did do way too much, to be fair. It was tasty, but for me, just the Philadelphia, just feel like it was a bit too sickly. And then with the halloumi on, I don't know. Halloumi was amazing. But yeah, I'm gonna rate that 6 out of 10. But yeah, I feel defeated. I feel very full. I've still got dessert to make, which is quite a sickly dessert as well, so I'm just gonna take my makeup off, chill for a bit. Anyway, I'll see you for dessert. Maybe I shouldn't have taken my makeup off before I made dessert, but I am who I am. Anyway, I am gonna make a chocolate and peanut butter lava cake. The recipe I'm gonna show you is for 4 people. I've just divided everything by 4 essentially, so that it only makes 1, so hopefully it still turns out okay, but I'll show you the recipe now.
10-minute chocolate lava cake, day 4 of air fryer recipes. First, melt butter and chocolate chips, then add icing sugar, whole eggs, egg yolks and vanilla extract and whisk until smooth. Now add in flour and cocoa powder and mix. Pour into a buttered ramekin, then add some peanut butter and chocolate chips and finish off with more mix. Air fry for 10 minutes at 190 degrees and leave to stand for 5 minutes before sprinkling with icing sugar and cutting into that perfect gooey centre.
First thing I've done is I've put some butter in the ramekin and I've got these ready in a bowl to melt. I now need to mix some icing sugar. It says vanilla extract, which I don't have, so I'm just going to use some vanilla flavour drops, which I know isn't the same thing, but who cares. Also need to mix that with an egg and then just some cocoa powder and normal flour. Basically mix it all together, add some things to the middle, so I'm going to add 1 more cube of chocolate, which I've got left here, and some peanut butter, and then we're going to pop it in the air fryer. Here's what my mixture's looking like. I don't know how this is going to go, I'm going to be honest with you. It's a little bit lumpy and bitty and it looks a lot more liquidy than hers does, but we're going to roll with it. I might just like put a load more flour in it and just hope that that thickens it. Peanut butter. Chucking it in the air fryer. I don't know what could be lurking on the other side of this. I did it for 11 minutes in the end. So yeah, I'm just gonna turn this upside down in a bowl and hope that it plops out. I've tried to like pry the edges. All right guys, it's out. It come out a bit like a brick. I think definitely I did thicken it up too much with the flour. Okay. I thought it was too liquidy, but I've definitely turned it into a brick. Cheers. Okay. I feel like it's hard to give my opinion on this one because I know that I've messed it up. I know that I was the problem, not the recipe. I'm gonna give this a rating of, what's the word, like inconclusive, because I've messed it up. If you guys actually want to give the recipe a go, I will leave it in the description, and if you do try and make it, please let me know. I could just retry and make it again. Oh no, I actually can't. I don't have enough chocolate. Anyway, that concludes today's video. I won't lie, the amount of time and cleaning that has gone into today just makes me think, no, I'm just never going to be in love with cooking. I feel sorry for my future husband because, well, yeah, I could just marry a chef or marry a man who loves to cook because I'm not taking it on. I just hate it. My favourite, which I'll definitely be making again, was the quesadillas. They were... Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed seeing this one too. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you like it and subscribe to my channel if you're new here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next one.